Peace, 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 peace. From the goddess, Tonya 23, experience. Yeah, that's the channel I'm on right now. The Tonya 23 experience. Let me have a talk to you a little bit. A lot of you, me talk to you while I'm having my brunch here. This is what the conversation's all about. My brunch, you know, my brunch. You understand? Because it about 2:22 as we speak, about 2:22 p.m. and I'm just now, I'm on my own schedule because I wake up and I work out, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing like Sub-Zero out there, you know what I'm saying? The greatest podcast. Even though I'm a podcaster, I love me some Sub-Zero. Go ahead, you and Rosie. Now check it out. Like Sub said, some of y'all, I have a husband, so of course I'm always with the smoothies and this and that. Absolutely. No, it's Queen Tonya 23. Queen Latifah is Queen Latifah. I'm Queen Tonya 23, so get that part straight. Now, some of you out there, you're vegans, you're vegetarians, you're all these things. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, I eat very well. But like I say, I have a husband. And you gotta get some kind of weight on your ass when you a man. Because when you get into them confrontations, pow, bang, zoom. If you don't got no power behind your punch, you're going down. Okay? And so every now and then, and my husband loved me so much that when he make his own food, he make me some. And it's so much love. Like, these are grits. Delicious. Oh, you can feel the love in every bite. In every bite. Now, this could have been some vegan meal. If that's what he made, it would have the love in it. But let me tell you something. With my turkey ham that my husband made for me, tastes like a strawberry smoothie with a little avocado. But I can feel the love. And every time I walk by him, did you eat yet, babe? As he's smacking on his protein based. As you can see, there's egg. And we live by an Amish market, so we eat pretty good fresh food, you know. The eggs are real eggs from real chickens that don't have antibiotics and all this other stuff. Like, we're really lucky to live next door and they have the market. So a lot of stuff we buy, like the cheese, it's handmade, the cheddar. You know what I'm saying? So even though I'm having what they call your typical black man's breakfast, which is grits, you got your eggs and your cheese, you got your toast, and you got your turkey ham, because contrary to the matter, most of us don't eat pork. I know better. 15 years of being a Muslim. I know how to eat. That's one thing. But I also know about alchemy. And even back in the day when our people were eating pigs and the slop of the slop that they gave us, when they cooked it, it tastes so damn good because they had to feed it to their family. And being that we were being stripped of love and being treated so bad, we put our love into the cooking. That's why most of us can cook. My husband learned how to cook from his mother and his sisters. He's the only boy. So, he is the main cook in the home. I don't have to cook. And it's because he loves to cook and that's his hobby. And so I lucked up. But what I'm going to say is, after this meal, I go back to my smoothies and my sour sop and my this and my that, right? My sea moss and everything like that. But I tell you, this meal make me feel just as good. Now I know any dummy knows they can't eat like this on a daily basis and consider themselves healthy. But once in a while, yeah, if my husband make a good pot of spaghetti, I tears that shit up. Oh, with love. And I'm so satisfied for at least 4 days, because when my husband cooked, he act like the children is still home. Our kids are off grown and live on their own now. But he's still cooking for 5 and ain't but 2 of us in here. So one pot of spaghetti can easily last 4 days, and we might get a portion we got to put in the freezer because ain't no wasting around here. We don't we invest in what we eat. We get good meats and stuff like that. Real meats with the bones and everything in them. We got to be careful. But what I'm saying is, those Thanksgiving dinners and those Christmas dinners, even though you don't celebrate Christmas and you go by the family's house, those are the good meals, and they taste so good going down. The comfort food, if you don't eat like that all the time, you can certainly break bread with your family. And it is so much more, so much more of a blessing, and you can feel it. It's so much more of a manifestation of goodness. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to criticize everything. Because listen, I did the work. I'll tell you the answer. When you're seeking to find yourself and what's the best way to be and all of that. After thousands of dollars, many books and supplements and all type of stuff, the scientist figures out that it's all about you and you controlling the situation. Now, if I eat this food with the mindset that it's bad for me and it's going to clog my arteries and all of that crap, that's exactly what it's going to do. But not me. Not the magician. I eat this food like it's the most luxurious thing on the planet. Like I said, you can already feel the love, so it's not that hard to get in that mindset. And I say these grits are going to go straight to my hips and my behind where they can be useful. If that's what my husband likes, he deserves it. So I'm going to use this food, make it happen. My hips and ass is going to love this food. It's going to appreciate it. So, learn to appreciate what you have. You wonder how they survived off pig slops, pork hobnobs, and chicken foots and such. It was the tinkin. When they put the chicken foot in the water and only had chicken foot water and seasoning. Maybe a few potatoes and carrots. Probably the best vegetable soup you ever had. You put the feet to the side. You don't have to eat those. It's the seasoning and everything that goes into it. That is the goddess message of the day. When you are thinking down about what you're putting in your body, that's the exact effect it's going to have on your body. I don't eat like this every day. And I also See, my husband, he needs the protein. He's a big, tall man. And he needs the protein to stay strong. But my job is to monitor it. He has no high blood pressure and no sugar diabetes. And yes, he is a melanated man. That is something to be proud of nowadays. But it is your diet and how you think about your food. See? To him, it's doing his body good, so it's not affecting him. But trust me, you can't wash it down with like Kool-Aid and whatnot. I'm the drink maker in the home. I'm the one that makes the fresh juices, watermelon, cantaloupe, pineapple, mango, combinations, ginger, whatnot. Today I'm going to do key lime, lemon, turmeric, and honey. We put that all together, shake it up. I buy these little containers. They're like the plastic juice containers. When you buy the fresh squeezed juice, well, you can buy the containers by the bulk. I buy about 100 containers. Because I was, my papi, he come down with cancer. He's 77 years old. Me papi, yeah. So, whole family alarmed. We got to save papi. So I went on my hunt to soursop. And I found it at the Mexican grocery stores, them. You find the pulp and whatnot. Still had little seed pieces in it. I was making it up for him, freezing it and shipping it to New York City. Right down there where he's in Harlem is my daddy. And him lived there about 40 odd years of we grew up right there. Like, we from the Bronx, but when he moved there, like, that's our hub. Like, Harlem, he's right there on Malcolm X Boulevard and whatnot. So, we, yeah. So, we set out. We got to heal Poppy. So, I was freezing the drinks and sending them to him overnight priority. And he was getting them in him, drinking and everything. He didn't have to prepare it. He can just throw it back in his freezer and whatnot. Well, me papi smoked too, and me trying to get him to quit. Well, I was a smoker too. I quit last year. Matter of fact, my first cousin come down with prostate cancer, and him a young man in them 30s. We said, oh shit, oh no. Me and my daddy was together. We looked at each other because we know we did our share smoking, and we was like, so we said, no, that can't happen. What's somebody knocking at my door? Oh, that blood clot at the door, family. Blood clot, let's go see. We pan live. I'm the neighborhood notary, so maybe it's something to that effect. Oh, I forgot I got my pajamas on and whatnot. Let's see who at the door. Oh, God, it's Verizon. I'm a podcaster, but no thank you. You breaking up my live right now. Yeah. But I don't need it. I'm good.
Okay, that bill's looking good for you?
Yeah, everything is good.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Bye. Gotta go. Bye. You just made it on live. Cute guy. Close my gate. Make sure you close it. Bye-bye now. That's another story for another time. That neighbor across the street. But anyways, yeah, them people, the Verizon people are trying to get me to go from another company. No, thank you. You're all full of shit. It don't matter which one the bill come from. When I go through no change and cut down my internet and all that. But at least it's a job for the young people. They're the only ones allowed to go door to door, because I sure can't go door to door and sell my damn sea moss. I get locked up. You know? Back to what we were talking about. I'm so sorry. Yes, thank you. Many prayers for Poppy, because everybody dealing with cancer, we send out so many healing prayers to you all. Oh my goodness. His story. He's a smoker. Okay. Well, when he found out, he went from a pack a day and he went down to one cigarette. Okay. When he found out that he had the big C. So he kind of lucked up. It was about to be a crazy situation. They were talking about, oh, he's going to have to go in the microwave situation, which is the radiation heavily. And he's got to do vigorous. It's going to be every day of the week, Monday through Friday. And we're like, he's 77 years old. No. And he used to be a heavy drinker. So we know his liver is not the best in the world. And then he had a stroke a couple years ago. So we're like, we don't want Poppy to go through all of that. That pretty much can take you out. And you're trying to heal. So me, even though I was here, and at the time I was babysitting for my infant grandchild that was just born. I said, oh my God, I needed to rush down there, but I also needed to be here. It's the winter time, can't take the baby out, all the stuff. So I said, oh well. Some people say God, I say Goddess. I said, Goddess, you're going to have to help me work this out, because I'm the oldest and I know Poppy's my responsibility. It's just been that way. You know, I am like the oldest of 7 kids and I have the responsibility of Poppy. So they were like, I know they're great, Nona, but I want you to handle my business. I said, okay, I took the responsibility with, it is what it is. You're the oldest, you have responsibilities. And so I was like, well, I need to be on the phone with you with those doctors and everything and whatnot, because I know a lot. And it's just because my oldest child, which is 33, he's always been a severe hemophiliac. So I am like a serious freaking doctor, because when you have a kid like that, you got to know all this stuff to keep them alive. And so that's me, right? People don't know your experience. That's why I'm the Tonya 23 experience. And that's why I'm here to tell people, because I know a lot, right? She didn't kick me off live. That is my baby girl. Oh my God. I hope she did not kick me off live. I'm in the middle of, you see how I'm in such high demand? My phone is on do not disturb. How did she even get through? She's okay. She's called me a million times a day. But, so, right, I didn't want him to go through that rigorous treatment where you got to go through the microwave, this, that, and the other. And then they were like, because he has a throat cancer for the smoking and whatnot. And he was lighting up the CAT scan for showing the lung cancer a little bit. Oh my God. You're going to have to stop smoking. He was able to get the amino acid treatment. It's a little bag like this. You go to the counter. You can go to Mount Sinai. You can go there. I said, no, I don't want him to have the microwave treatment thing or whatever, because that kills good and bad cells. And he was already little. He was shrinking. He went from being like a 175-pound man to like 140 something, going down to 130s or whatever. He was getting ready to knock on 130s. That's how. But we were like, well, he's old. He's getting ready. When you get old, you shrink. And he's short. He's 77. I was like, well, nobody really knew, but he knew, because he was feeling that thing in his throat for the longest time. And his stupid primary care doctor, was an idiot, because when he found out it was in stage 4, got the amino acid treatment. It's a little bag, intravenous. First, they give him hydration, because he never drink enough water, so they have to give him the hydration, right? Which shows you why it's important to drink so much water. And you must keep the cells hydrated, right? Your amino acids. You must take your amino acids. We're supposed to have 9 of them daily, but me got 18. And they're plant-based or whatever. You don't have to be a vegan to eat plant-based stuff. But the amino acids is what help build the cells, the good cells in your body. And it actually fight cancer cells. They probably kick me off of YouTube for saying this, right? That's why a lot of times we need donations for what I talk about, because I could easily be in YouTube jail. This is a literal war we're fighting out here. This is serious. They don't want us to tell anybody nothing to keep you alive. If you don't do anything at all, take your amino acids. Because the cure that my papi is getting from cancer treatment is amino acids. The lump in his throat shrink. He weighs 150 pounds now. And it's only on the 4th treatment. And it 1 time a month, as opposed to every day, Monday through Friday, in the microwave. Them put you in a room by yourself and them turn on them microwave. People that have not good insurance, them probably giving them that. But the amino acid thing get approved now. So people that have Medicare, Medicaid, and all that, them can get the amino acid. But ask for it. Because if you don't ask for it, they throw you in the microwave. You must ask for the amino acid treatment. That is probably the most valuable information of 2024. Because they just started using that now. So if you're a person that is getting the radiation, tell them you want to switch over to the amino acid treatment. 1 time a month for up to 2 years approved on your thing. And it's already showing that the lump is going down. Only on the 4th treatment. God bless Poppy. I want you guys to help pray, and we pray for everyone with the big C, with any sickness, man. We pray that you hold it down, man. Oh, man. So much prayers go out to the sick. That's what we should be worried about on this planet. No more war. We're tired of it. The goddess is suffering out here because of what's happening to the children and the planet. Oh, it's incredible amount of stuff for the feminine energy to handle every day, man. What's happening to the children? We gotta go, man. But anyways, remember this. Be nice to some child. Oh, I can't leave without telling you this story, though. So yesterday, I was coming out of my house, and I was on my way to the store. And my neighbor was watching a little girl. Maybe it was her grandkid. And so she was about 2 years old, about the age of my granddaughter. My granddaughter had just left. So she had this cute little outfit on, like a little fairy. She had the pink little skirt on, and it had the like layers and whatever. And I swear she had like a magic wand in her hand. I gotta check my video, my security camera, because it was right out back. I swear she had like a little wand in her hand or whatever. And she's like talking to me. And I'd be like daydreaming. So I focused. I was like, oh, hey, little baby. You know, I'm talking to her and whatnot. But when her grandmother was trying to get in the car, she's going off like, I see her kicking or whatever.
So something said, ask her grandmother what she said. So I said, what's she going off about? Oh, she wants to get out and give you a hug and this and that. And I was like, let her come out. So she takes her out of the car seat or whatever. She breaks out the car. She runs over there and she gives me a hug and whatnot. And she said something and I'm like, what'd she say? She was like, you're so beautiful. I was like, wow. And she called me like a queen or a goddess. Yo, that's what she said. I mean, I know I call myself that. But when the little white baby came running the car, like she broke out. It doesn't matter whether she was white or not. It's just a detail that I will add. But she broke away from her grandmother to come give me a hug. And I was like, wow. Somebody notices the goddess. And it's the children. It's the children, yo. These star seeds out here right now, I don't care what color they are. Man, powerful. Listen to the children, man. They're teaching the adults at this time. So on that note, I shall depart. But that made my day. Because that was supposed to happen. I don't think anything happens for no reason. The real goddess wanted me to see. She's shining through me and people can see it. So it's only for me to know how to act in the world. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how I feel, I must be a certain way. And that's a goddess at all times. So I'm going to leave you with that. Until the next time, peace and love to everyone. Thanks so much for coming through my chat. And I hope you come through again. Peace and love.